Paulding, and I'm an IB Theater junior. For my research presentation, I explored the tradition of commedia dell'arte, and as soon as I started researching it, I found that I found the physicality in the tradition very interesting. So I found a convention in the physicality of the stock character Briella to apply to a monologue from the 21st century musical Peter and the Starcatchers. So culturally, first, commedia dell'arte is a satirically brazen and wildly offensive improvisational theater. It originated in 16th century Italy, and the tradition uses stock characters or characters with a set personality and a consistent super objective to weave plots that ridicule social constructs, religious practices, law enforcement, and sometimes the audience. Performances are typically held outside on temporary stages in public spaces in order to provide free entertainment to poor peasants. Culturally, that was significant in the fact that themes of patriarchal oppression and severe class divisions, which were rampant in 16th century Italy, were continually explored in comedic ways. So actors would play into the extremes to mock and give poor audiences a way to laugh at their sad lives. And the legacy of commedia dell'arte is vast. It gave the first professional theater companies, European actresses, and it has lasting influences on artists like Shakespeare, Moliere, and forms such as opera, vaudeville, even sitcoms and improv. Stock characters, they were a big part of commedia dell'arte, and they would typically have a hierarchy in order to keep plots simple and give audiences clues as to what they can expect from each actor. For example, comedic characters always wore masks, and according to Commedia dell'arte, an actor's handbook by John Rutland, the longer Zenny's nose in their mask, the stupider they are. So again, it keyed the audience into what they should expect from the performance, as they were often uneducated and complex ideas didn't quite register. So at the top, we have a Magnifico, which is basically, he is the patriarch, he is the big cheese. He is the one that everyone follows the rules of, and then the first and second actor and actress, my bad, they are typically the lovers that are trying to be together, but Magnifico is not having any of it, and he's trying to stop it. The witch is actually a more modern addition to Commedia, and is an entirely different presentation, so I'm going to skip over her. Pantalone and the Doctor are basically two derivations of Magnifico. Pantalone is the more crusty, bitter, greedy, old man version, whereas the Doctor, he has all of the information in the world, but he also has all of the food in the world, and sometimes that gets in the way, his gluttony gets in the way of him trying to express his ideas and thoughts. The Columbina is a female servant who's typically extremely smart and plays everyone off of each other, depending on what she wants. Briella and Arlecchino are kind of the top and the bottom. They're not quite Zanny, but they're derived from him. They've kind of risen on the ranks. Briella is more of the cunning, greedy, and he's more cunning, and Arlecchino is more physical. Briella often kicks Arlecchino around, and it's kind of sad. The captain is kind of their lackey, and then Zanny are everyone's punching bag. They're the scapegoat, they're comedic humor, they're really dumb. Again, the nose makes the longer it is, the stupider they are. And the physicality of the Zanny is actually very important to their character. So they typically have low centers of gravity, arched back, splayed feet, and bent knees, and that communicates an exhaustive lifestyle. Their head moves independently of their bodies like a chicken to also communicate stupidity, and it's great. Briella, my favorite. So he is first Zanny in any production he's in. He's a jack of all trades. He can be a hangman, a fortune teller. His purpose is to guide the action of the comedy. He arranges and breaks marriages, instigates jealousies, and makes obscure items, and basically fills any plot holes that the actors who are improvising the entire plot accidentally make. A trait from Commedia dell'arte and Actor's Handbook by John Rudlin: he'll sell you his sister, but he won't tell you that he doesn't have a sister until he's safely away with your money. So that kind of elaborates to how cunning and greedy he is. His costume, go back. His costume is white and green. He typically has a jacket, pants, sometimes a cape, but they always have green trim, green braids, and he always has a purse and a dagger. According to Masks, Mimes, and Miracles by Nicole Arledice, the green and white uniform I wear means white because I have carte blanche, or freedom, to do or undo whatever I like. Green because I can always keep the desires of my clients green with the many tricks of my devising. So he's a rat, basically. Yeah. So his physicality is pretty unique. So he usually stands with his feet slightly apart, one leg bent, the other straight. His belly is thrust forward. His arms are up and ready to go. They're ready to move around, ready to maneuver into small places. And yeah, that's his physicality. His head stays vertical, which is not typical with standing. Usually they're kind of all over the place and they lead with their heads, whereas he kind of leads with his whole body, sometimes his stomach. All right. Next slide. Peter and the Starcatcher. This is the piece that the play that I took a monologue from. And though it's not derived from Commedia dell'arte, it's a lot of the same aspects. It's actually an imaginative backstory of Peter Pan, Captain Hook, and Tinkerbell. And it has a lot of themes of deception and the fantastical elements that need larger-than-life physicality as well as larger-than-life ways of practicing it. So I thought it was a good fit, and actually, Raella is reflected in a lot of villain characters in modern day productions because of his greed and obsessive evilness. So I thought Captain Blackstash might kind of fit well with that physicality, and I thought the physicality would enhance Captain Blackstash's character. So, I chose the monologue of Blackstash when he realizes he's been tricked with a false trunk, from a girl named Molly who was trying to keep a trunk of star stuff from getting into the hands of Captain Blackstash because that would have like terrible consequences. Because Peter Pan logic, you know. Yeah. Because I'm focusing on the physicality, I relied on my knowledge of viewpoints, which is the unit we did earlier in the year, that focuses on a lot of aspects. It's actually created by Anne Bogart, a method of training, and I focused on gesture, shape, and tempo when I was practicing. So I'm going to start with how I practiced. I first started by taking my monologue and separating it into beats, so I knew which parts, which tone, so I could think of the different tones that I needed for the monologue. And then I would start thinking about what gestures I could incorporate to convey that tone that the words were saying. And then I practiced with viewpoints. I would mill and seethe around my room, and I would play with weird gestures, tempos while I was saying my monologue. And then when I found that I liked, I would practice it from the mirror. So you'll see me doing this motion when I say twist, and I practiced that a lot in the mirror because I was trying to keep an object that I was twisting defined while twisting it. It was very complicated to me. I figured it out. We're good. Yeah, so I'll do my monologue. Perchance you think a treasure chest sans treasure has put a twist in my piratical BVDs. How wrong you are! How wrong you are! Though I'd hoped to be hip deep in diamonds by now, that's not what I truly crave. A bona fide hero to make me feel whole. For without a hero, what heart, ruthless but toothless. Yeah, so that was my moment. Yeah. Thanks for the no soundproofing, Sturgis. Anyway, from this project, I learned a lot. I learned that in some performances, fantastical and big physicality aren't even necessary to help the audience suspend their disbelief. Because if I had played Captain Blackstash in a very realistic manner, people would have thought I was off the wall crazy. And it doesn't always translate completely into a completely fantastical world. I also learned that a lot of small physicality traits, like leading with your nose or having a very low center of gravity, can translate into bigger concepts such as stupidity or whatever you're trying to convey with whatever you choose to use. So yeah. Thanks for watching my presentation. I have work cited on the next slide. And the next slide. Commedia dell'arte.